Parker the Basshead here, back at y'all with a subwoofer review. I know it's been a little while since I've done one, but we're getting back into it, guys. Today we've got the BlackBrick Heavy Hitter 15. Huge shout out to BlackBrick for sending me this guy out to test out for y'all. We're going to see how this thing does musically, see how loud we can get it in my truck. Then we're going to hook it up, run a test tone through it, see if it can make it through 3 minutes. On our 4 years test tone as RMS power. Let's get into it, guys. Now, this guy was packaged nicely. It did come with a lanyard, a sticker, and a specs sheet. Real quick, guys, gonna talk about our sponsor of today's video, of course, Alfred Audio. Let's do that real quick, then we'll get back to the video. Real quick, guys, gotta give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, Alfred Audio. Super appreciate them for being such a huge supporter of the channel this year. It's really been a huge help. As you know, pretty much had a full Alfred Audio build in the Sequoia for the last show that we did, and we ran their massive 20K amp over here. It did absolutely great. Now, speaking of amps, really excited to say that they have come out with a new line of amps. It is their MFA lineup. This is a new series of 2 and 4 channel amps, and what makes them different is 1, they are super compact, really small amps. 2, they put a ton of just time and effort into developing them, into making them really, really nice. They're a Class D amplifier, but they have exceptional quality, use nice components, everything they needed to make sure there was no noise, none of that junk coming through your system. God, especially for a nice 4-channel amp or 2-channel amp, you want crisp music coming through your speakers. You don't want buzzing. You don't want noise. So that is really what they were going for with these amps. Thinking about getting one myself to run. If you let me do that, guys, let me know. I think that would be cool. But yeah, guys, if you want to go check out those amps, there will, of course, be a link to Alfred Audio in the description below. So go check that out. Once again, huge thank you to them. Now back to the video. That's right, guys. This is the, of course, 15-inch heavy hitter. I did the 12-inch one a couple years ago on my channel. Now, I believe this guy is a little upgraded over that one, so cool to test another one of these things out. First off, stiff dust cap. Decently stiff cone, but not the stiffest I've felt. Not that that matters. Big old mega roll surround on this thing. We have your nice basic rubber gasket, cast aluminum basket. Really nice finish on it. We've got these really, really big old push terminals. You all know I love the big push terminals. Just makes life so much easier. Definitely love that they did that. Of course, I have a decent size motor. I know on video it won't look that big, but you gotta remember this is a 15, not a 12. So on video, motors are gonna just look a lot smaller. Inside here, we've got their 3-inch voice coil with the black glue on it. Moving up to here, we've got nice looking red spider. We've got 2 strands of tinsel leads. They're not super thick and they're not super thin. I'd say they're kind of medium range. Should be plenty for the RMS power that this guy has. Speaking of that, let's go over the specs here. Dual 4 ohm RMS, 1250 watts, max 1500 watts. Black aluminum basket, non-pressed paper cone, high roll foam surround. We have a 3-inch dual copper voice coil, 300-ounce motor, of course a red Nomax spider, and then here's all the dimensions just as far as size. Multi-sealed enclosure, 1.9 to 2.4 cubic feet, or a ported enclosure, 3.18 to 3.53 cubic feet. The FS, nice low FS at 27.7 hertz. Sensitivity is 88 dB, and we do have 16.5 millimeters of one-way X-Max. Okay, so just running over that, we have a decent RMS rating at 1250. Looks like that's, a pretty good rating for this. Definitely doesn't look like they're like super overrating this, so I do like that. 300-ounce motor is no joke. Happy there. Looks like we have a nice voice coil. Now this is the dual 4 ohm version. The little instruction sheet did say 4 ohm on one part, 2 ohm on another part, but this is, in fact, of course, the dual 4 ohm. Now, this thing retails for $349. Back in the day, I would have said this is probably not a great deal, but, man, it's just crazy how expensive stuff has gotten since I started doing this. So that's probably pretty on par, but, hey, we'll put this thing through the test, see how it does. Y'all can make your decision. Only thing that some people might not like is it doesn't have a crazy amount of X-Max. We're gonna stretch this thing out with some little low notes so you can really see how much this thing moves. Might be just fine, guys. But hey, who knows, guys? Let's get into it. If you want to go grab one of these guys, there'll of course be a link to BlackBrick in the description below. Go grab yourself one of those there. I believe I have a discount code with them as well. If I can find that, I'll stick it in there too. Now, it's not an affiliate link. I don't make any money if you purchase something through them, but I do appreciate them sending me a bunch of products in the past, helping me out with content. They even sponsored one of my builds. So, super big thanks to them. Go check them out. Okay, she moves pretty good. Next up, guys, let's see how loud we can get this thing at. We're gonna be turning this guy up at 35, 40, and 45 hertz. Doing it on the windshield. Let's see what we get. 35 hertz. Let's try that again. All right, breaking up into that 140. Next up, we got 40 hertz. 138.5. Next up, 45 hertz. $136.6. Just for giggles, let's try 30 hertz, see what that does. $139.2. There you have it, guys. Able to get up to a 140 on the dash in this thing. Not terrible. Not the best score out there, of course, but a ton of variables that play into it. First off, this truck is definitely not set up for SPL. We have our box firing straight up. Don't have this thing really sound deadened. Again, the point of this is just to see how it kind of compares to other subs that I do on the channel, not to get the craziest score. But anyway, next up, we're going to pull this thing out. We're going to hook it up in my shop. We're going to run a test tone through it, See how long it'll live. All right, y'all, here's the new setup for doing the RMS test. Got the subwoofer set up over here, all hooked up, have it on its side so it can vent. Got my S&D AM1 right here. This will show us how much power is going through. I have my phone right here. This will be a timer. Got a base 8K up here. Should deliver plenty of clean power. We've then got my Headway lithium bank. Of course, the 160 amp hour build set up. So we have this guy over here. Will be just perfect. Now this little voltmeter reads a little bit low, but that's okay. We've got all that set up. And of course, that is powered from my Tariam smart charger over here. Y'all, this thing got hot. We've got it at low power at 15 hertz just to keep that air moving over that coil to let it cool off. But what do you think of that? All right, first off, I love this setup. So much better, guys. I can just have my phone on my tripod. I can film everything. You can see everything going on. Don't have to be switching between the sub, you know, the meter, the timer. It is so awesome. And hey, if a sub does blow, you know, I got a little cutoff switch right here. I can pop that, instantly cuts the whole system off. So that is awesome. All right, let's make sure our coils are still in one piece. There we go, 3.5. And we got 3.7, 3.8. All right, let's talk about this thing. First off, guys, about the 2-minute mark, I did get a little bit of smoke. It started smelling. I thought, oh no, this sub is a goner. But hey, I left it playing, kept it going. After that initial smoke kind of puffed its way out of there, it kept going. Made it all the way to 5 minutes, which is pretty incredible. 1,250 watts is no joke, especially in around that $300 kind of price point sub. So hey guys, I gotta say, I am very pleasantly surprised that it made it that far through. Most of the other more run-of-the-mill subs seem to make it to 250 to 3 minutes on that test on their RMS power. And then the top-end subs that I do, you know, generally make it at least to 5. Maybe they make it a lot more. I don't know, hard to say. Anyway, y'all, I could not be happier. Very pleased with how this guy did. Anyway, guys, I'm shocked it made it a full 5 minutes. Actually really happy, really impressed. Again, I just didn't expect that, but hey, it did it. And this sub is going to live to see another day. That's going to wrap up this video, y'all. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this guy. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That helps out the channel more than you guys know. We'll have links to this guy in the description, as well as links to all the people that I do affiliates with. If you want to go check us out, that really helps as well. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for the next video. And remember, as always, keep basing on.